Alright, hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys something pretty cool. Um, so, I don't know, not very many people watch my videos, but if you have Vista, you probably have this really gay dock that isn't good, not very customizable. I found a thing called RocketDock, and what it does, see, it was there, and it was hidden. It runs nice and it flows pretty good. It's a little laggy now that I'm recording. Anywho, if you guys own a Mac, this is pretty much like that. So like let's say I want to open Firefox. It bounces and then does that, does the thing. So what you're gonna do to download this, you're gonna go to RocketDock.com. I can freaking spell com right. There we go. So you go to RocketDock.com. You're going to click on download at the top and download the newest version. Alright, so with the dock, what you're first going to get is just an icon, and you have to double click on it, of course. It'll pop up or whatever, wherever. I think it starts up here, which I'm going to get rid of this dock whenever I figure out how.
I'm sure it's probably right here somewhere. Don't run it startup anymore, you suck.
Close dock. Yes. There we go. So, and plus it was kind of overlapping my icons, seeing as I have a million icons here. So, it's probably just going to show up at the top and not really be hiding like it is right now. So here, just for you guys, I'm going to restore all defaults or whatever. Yes. And all you're going to have is computer. You won't have videos, documents, music, pictures, and there's one other one that I deleted it. And then there like support something, and then there are two other things in here other than recycle bin and dock settings. So it'll be like this, and then what you do to add stuff to it. Let's see here. Let's say I wanted, which here, you know what? I want Skype up here because I didn't put it up here earlier. You just click and drag it up here and let go. And I have Skype up there. Okay, and then dock settings, and you can set it to run at default or to run it whenever it starts up. What the hell's English? There it is. Store settings and a portable INI. I don't know what that is. Probably to save your settings, maybe? I don't know. Minimize windows to the dock. So whenever you minimize, that's what that is. So whenever you minimize stuff, instead of it going down here, it goes onto the dock, or both. I don't know. Let me see what that is. That sounds pretty cool. So we got Skype here, minimize. Oh, so it minimizes it right here, and then you click it, and it opens. I think that's cool. So I'm going to do that. Disable minimize animations. It just pops it up. That doesn't look very good. Okay, so running application indicators. So what that does is, if you don't have it on, you just click it, and whatever you click on pops up. Now it bounces and turns on, and there's a little arrow on it. If you don't see that, it's really small. Zoom in on it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, and it pops up. So let's see here. Open running application instance. Don't know what that is. Lock items. So and just so that you don't you can't drag them or anything, I guess. Icons. You can change the quality of the icons. You can change how big they are or whatever. So, or no, this is how faded they are or whatever. Zoom. So it's just how big that one's how big they are, I think. No, whenever, yeah. And then this zoom for hover effect is whenever you go like this, how big it goes. how big it gets or whatever. Zoom width is how wide it gets, I guess. Zoom duration, how long it takes to zoom. Position, I don't know what's up the monitor thing. So screen position, I would like it to be on the bottom. And then layering, always on top. Normal, always on bottom. Don't know what that is, to be honest. Whatever. So with this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it completely centered and raise it just to the top there, like that. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what this does. Whatever. And then edge, yeah, that's edge offset, which is what I just did. And then there's centering, so you can move it left or right. Okay, so style. You could change the themes. There's a whole bunch of different themes. Here, I'll cycle through them real quick. Fast. And I like Vista Black. So, you know what? For position, I need to higher this a little more. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, that's good for now, I guess. You can change it off camera. So you could disable the icon labels, so whenever you go like that, it doesn't say Skype, for example. And then if I turn it on, it says Skype. You can select the font, which I like Comic Sans, if you haven't seen a lot of my videos. You could strike out, which I think is pretty cool sometimes. Underline, color. Keep that at white. Hit OK. So now they're in Comic Sans, which is cool. Outline thingy. So it's like the outline, how much the outline's there, in other words. Or how deep it is. Whoa, that's bad. See if I can fix that. That's good. And then shadow. It shadows. Cool sometimes. Alright, like if you have something that's white open, let's open Firefox. Oh yeah, I have to exit, so I'll find Firefox in here real quick. There you are. All my icons got screwed up thanks to Portal. Okay, so you can see a shadow. I don't like it. To be honest, I'd rather go without a shadow, but I want a little shadow. What was it at? 50%? I'm paying attention. Whatever 50% can do for now. Whatever, I can fix all this off camera. Okay, so behavior. Whenever you like click on it, I have it for bounce. There's Uber icon effects, which I'm honestly not sure what it does. Let's see what it does. Doesn't do anything. So that's useless. So, and then if you put bounce on, then it'll bounce. Which, in my opinion, I like the bounce. So I'll leave it on bounce. Auto hide. I like auto hide so that it doesn't get in the way. Pop up over mouse cover, of course. So now it hides like that, and then you could be using something or whatever, and all you do is move your mouse to the bottom of the screen and it pops up. Just makes everything look a lot neater. So I could just do this or whatever. And then if I want to close it again, well, it doesn't matter about closing it, I guess. I said say hi. Okay. Whatever. So that's my review of this. Of the RocketDock. And check it out. Alright. talk to you guys later, I guess. Alright. Peace.